Everyone, we're live. I'm running a few minutes late because I had to run a couple laps around the house as PJ Mask. I think this thumbnail is probably the dumbest one I ever took. I was truly not ready for it to be taken. Let me know if the audio is no good on this. I know we had audio technical difficulties last time. What harps is everybody playing? What are you doing? What are you up to? Got dogs barking upstairs. Hold on. No. Oh, there's this rocket. Okay, you go outside. Okay. I'm back. There was a ruckus of dogs upstairs. My son's going to sleep. Hi, hello, Patrick Bodine. How are you doing? Dual Sport PNW. What's up? What harps are you playing? Mark Gundick. Hello, good sir. Andy Kopp is Mr. L. How is everyone doing? I got a rattle on my foot today. I was rattling last night, doing some beatboxing. Had some cool beatboxing rhythms and percussives in my head this morning. They're gone now. We'll see if we can find them. Marching says more changs of all flavors. I would second that. I've been playing lots of Mohan, Morchang, not the small ones. A friend of mine was mentioning the small ones, and I'm like, oh, I should play those during live. Yes, we did swimming today. It's a good day. Hot. Well, not too hot. We said trying Vietnamese Dan Moi. Cool. Patrick Bodine says his head rattles. Oh, good. It's good to rattle your noggin. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Oh, we are away, oh. And I'm either holding my breath or breathing in and out through my nose. Anyways, just some percussives and some breathing I've been playing around with. Let's get on some Morching. Was also playing some Chimchoyev last night, rattling, beatboxing, making strange noises, as I tend to do on Friday and Saturday nights. Friday nights I harp more in private. Saturday night it's more of a spectacle. Well, actually I'll watch a movie or something with my wife, and then from midnight till about 3 I'll be playing the harp. Can it go wrong with the Lighthouse? Oh yeah, Lighthouse is up. That's a good glass one. I don't have many glass one in my car. Got a copper Morching out. Or somebody said. It's the same rhythm I was doing before that. Charles Longstaff, how are you doing? A lot of in and out breath, a little bit of open and close glottis. And for those of you out there, open glottis is when you're breathing in or out, and closed glottis is where you close it like if you were laughing. And I posted a video, or reposted a video, that Oleg Nikopolov, and I'm probably not saying his name correctly, of him laughing and playing the harp. Really trippy effect. Margaret says, I have to have practice overhand. If you have a Homus, some of the Morchang are good for overhand plucking. Anything with a good stiff or medium stiff reed. Because the overhand, it's a hard strike. See, some people will hit it outward, some of those Yakutian players, which I'm not good at. What else should we play? Where's my harping rag? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Lost it when I heard the dogs causing a ruckus upstairs. Pat Pierce says Yakutian style playing. Yeah, I don't know much about Yakutian playing, but I do a little bit of overhand plucking. Let's play some Mohan. Wonder if I can overhand pluck a Mohan. This is a large steel traditional. And these aren't categories Mohan puts on his harp. I get about 100 Mohan every 3 to 4 months is about what it takes him to make them. And he just sends 100 harps on from really bassy to really high pitched to really small. And we just basically put them into categories. I'm just sliding my finger down. Hey, Ryan Van Blocken, how you doing? Yeah, welcome to Saturday Night Joe Harp Live. How y'all doing? Getting a lot of clicks out of that after playing that Yakutian harp where I was putting a lot of pressure. I jumped to the Mohan, and Mohan are just ridiculously tight. It's another harp I can play. Oh yeah, Mohan bass. Holding my tongue to the tip of my mouth and you know. And sometimes I'm taking my tongue off of the roof of my mouth. There, I'm keeping my tongue to the roof of my mouth, and I'm sliding it back. Like if this was the mouth, I'm keeping the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth, and I'm sliding it back. If you take the tip of your tongue off the roof of your mouth, you get this effect. The more I'm sliding up toward the tip of my mouth, the more I'm getting them really high overtones. I'm doing that same inward and outward, but I'm also putting in that snoring noise. You can snore inward, and I'm really snotty this evening, just because of all the pollen that's flying and the cottonwood trees. So when I'm snotty, I try to do things that are good with that technique. So that Maybe again, snore inward, snore outward, and and I have a tendency to get really bad posture. I think you get better sound and better breathing if you don't hunch over. But I do that from time to time. But I think it's best if you have better posture. If you're making this one, you make it on inward and outward. Start restricting the breath there. Versus the open, having your mouth totally open. Versus oh, it's good to get out there, get a little bit lightheaded. Let me find that other bass harp I was playing last night. I had some harps laid out I wanted to play, and then I had some other harps that are in hiding somewhere. Where would you be? Probably since oh, there it is, right there. Keep getting weird on the bass. I've been doing some outward plucking, or trying to do some outward plucking as best I can. What's that on your foot making the noise? This is a African rattle of some type. Got some nuts on there, and then it's a lot louder than my other rattle because it's got wood, and that's what they hit. Oh, it looks like somebody's having some rotator cuff surgery. Oh, best of luck with that, dude or person. Sounds rough. Okay, let's play something else. See if I can get some. I was doing some double finger plucking last night, inward and outward plucking. See if I can get that going again. That's what I was playing a little bit with just the rattles as a beatboxing. Trying to get better with my rattle technique is sometimes I'll lean a little bit more to being into my harp playing and be off on the rhythms of my rattle. So that's a pursuit of mine to get better with the rattle, but the rattle is fantastic for getting in that meditative state, dropping into trance or whatnot. Young man, what are you doing? What's up? How are you?
I just sneaked on you.
You snuck right up on me. I love
Can I
you.
say hi?
You can. You want to say hi to me or hi to the YouTube?
Hi, YouTube.
Yeah, this is Young PJ Mask.
This is Catboy, the fastest one.
Oh, you got a whole bunch of highs there.
And we are gonna watch videos today.
Oh yeah, because what day is it?
Friday.
It's Saturday. The second Friday's like just Saturday just like an
Yeah.
extension of Friday.
Yeah,
I feel like.
YouTube. I don't know what you are talking to.
Oh, we're just talking. There's a whole bunch of people. See, there's their comment. Andy Coppa says, "LOL, what's up?" And Mark 238 Deloach says, "That's one cool dude." We think you're a cool dude.
We think you're a cool dude.
Yeah. Okay, is it time for you to go upstairs, watch videos before bedtime?
Yep.
I love you. Can I have a hug and a kiss? I love you and I like you. And I think that you are neat. Snuck right up on me. And somebody asked, can you do some techno techniques? Maybe. Let me give it a try. I don't play much techno. I know a lot of, like, stereotypically techno has that So let's see here. Let me get a repetitive rhythm. Let's see. See, I know I have an Ildar Gamadian leaf somewhere. Probably the best thing I have for techno. There's Ildar funky. Yeah, the Ildar. The newer Ildar look killer. Older Ildar very distorted, very fuzzy, but they lend really well to those techno techniques. If you ever watch Ildar Gamadian play, he's got a really cool techno style. You can see my outward technique isn't very good. With the outward technique, it's hard on a harp and can actually break the reed if you do it too hard. But there's a cool percussive dong, dong, dong when you're plucking outward. Yo, 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 ho. Trying to keep that same rhythm. E. Oh, that was a lot of breathing. I love to get lightheaded on the harp. That's why I like to be seated when I'm playing the instrument. I was answering somebody's question about some techno, and techno's not normally what I do. Normally I'm just trancing out, making gobbledygook noises. Oh yes, I was talking to somebody about the tiny little Mohan earlier today. Play some of them. I literally have spit in my hand. There was probably spit on that video flying off that harp. Your lungs, somebody said your lungs are way better than mine. One thing that will help your lung capacity is if you do cardio twice a week. It'll help build that lung capacity. And Mr. L says, this may be a dumb question, but do you just breathe to achieve what you were doing at the end? That is not a dumb question. That is an excellent question because I played the harp for 2 years before I found out how to draw start. Most harps won't draw start. Gorka, some of the Gorka, Keita, the Ildar Gamadiev come already ready to draw start. And it's because the reed, you'll get better sound if a reed is perfectly in line with the decks. But if you set it right in front of the decks, you won't get a bell ring. It's more fuzzy, but with that reed being in front of there, whenever you breathe in, it pulls it back, so it tries to vibrate forward. I call it the resting position. Most harps you have where you have like a really good bell ring. This Mohan rings like a church bell. Because the reed sits dead center. But on a harp where the reed sits in front, you can have that draw start reed. And if you have and you can take any harp and push it forward lightly with your thumb. If you were to push it forward hard, it's going to deform it forward. So you're going to ruin the tone of the harp or ruin the clarity of the harp. But if you want a harp to draw start, you can do that. Some of the Gorka, we sell have that drawstart already. The Keita I'll do. The Gamadiyev I've had in the past, drawstart. What did you call the forks? I call this the decks. A Russian guy I was talking to about 5 years ago referred to this area, the sharpened area, as the decks, and I think it was a mistranslation. But I'm like, I really like that word for the blades of the harp, that where it forms this area here. Oh, and on about talking about draws. Wait a second, we've almost been going half an hour. How did that occur? We had a guest appearance, tranced out on the harp. I have no idea how long I was playing. It's fine. Blackfire are really easy to push forward. I don't want to push forward any of my melodic instruments. Where's my Blackfire? There's a Blackfire. You just push forward at the bass. And Nico Cornelius is the one who told me about this, because he was always drawing on the harp, and Aaron Zalagi draw on the harp. You can literally take a Blackfire or some other harps and just push forward lightly to push that reed forward. You can tell if I push forward, but if I let it relax and be centered, push forward. But with push forward, you can draw. Blackfire are really underrated rhythmic instruments. I wish I could get them more often. We don't sell any of this Logi in the store at the moment. Let's see, what else can we put? Oh yeah, the tiny, tiny Mohan. I don't play a lot of tiny harps just because they're so tiny for my hand. The tiny harps are a little bit more awkward for me to play, but there are some people out there who really, really love the tiny harps, and these things are gapped so super tight. So play one of my harps to end. Oh yeah, it's summer solstice up here in the northern hemisphere. For those of you in the southern hemisphere, like if you're in Australia or New Zealand or South America, it'd be winter solstice, right? I believe that's is it the longest most hours of sunlight in the year in the northern hemisphere here? The harp I made last October when I was in quarantine. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up with that. I love y'all. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old. Be good to each other. Harp out. I love you and I like you and I think that you were neat. Adios. End it. End the live stream. Oh, I can't even press the little X there. There you go. I can do it. You can do this. End it. Love y'all. Harp out. Peace, Patrick Bodine. In the live streaming. Stop the streaming. Can I do this? Press the end.